Welcome to La Fortezza Kitchen. This is Leonardo. He is our chef here and my sidekick and boxing partner. I've finished writing a dessert cookbook called The Sweet Life at La Fortezza. It's about the desserts that we serve here. And of course, we couldn't have desserts without a contribution from some of our chefs that work here as well. So today we're gonna do what I call Leo's super secret covert operation. I don't wanna tell you a cheesecake. I tried to get this cheesecake into this book, At the Table of La Fortezza. What did you tell me when I asked you for the recipe to put in this
No
cupboard?
way.
No way. So I don't know what happened.
We're friends now.
Oh, we're friends now.
Are we?
Is that, yeah, so that's the difference? We're friends? Okay, I didn't know it was that easy. I would have been your friend long ago. So he's gonna show us, all of us, how to make this recipe, and then it will go into the book, and you will be able to make it at home. And it's really delicious, and all of our guests really love it, and they all want the recipe. So here you go. Take it away.
La dolce vita, la fortezza, tra luci soffuse, una promessa, ricette segrete, serate chic, un brindisi al tempo che qui si è fermato.
I'm gonna be writing because he wrote me a recipe, and it is not this recipe. Friends, huh?
We need 5 eggs.
No, seriously, I have to cross shit off on this. It's crazy. I'm just dying to see this. I've never actually watched him make it because he is so secret. He does it under the cover of night. He's a mysterious man.
Yes, I am.
There's egg whites and egg yolks going on here.
Correct, so we're cracking the eggs, 5 yolks and 5 whites. I'm very excited because I've tried this recipe about 5 times and it has not really gone well for me. So you're gonna whip those, so stiff peaks.
Yeah.
I like that he doesn't talk while he's doing this. I feel like I'm interviewing you. These are digestive cookies. And this is about 2 cups.
See about.
Let's measure it, okay? You're gonna break these up, but not, oh, just like that? You're not going to put it in the food processor? No. Okay. We'll be putting them in the food processor, people.
It's different.
It's different.
See, for processor you made like a flour. This is more ground.
Crumbs, right? That's not 2 cups. So we're going to measure
3.
this again. Nope. Because the way we do a recipe is it has to be exact. Let's see what we have here, okay?
Okay.
Is it 2 3/4 cups or is it 3 cups?
As you wish.
No, you are making this recipe. So would you like to add more
Sure.
or measure this? It's very important that we get this right.
2 1/2 is good.
So 2.5 is good?
Va bene, va bene.
All right, so 2.5 cups, not 3 cups. How much butter?
4 tablespoons.
We have to measure the butter.
Okay.
This is melted butter. So melted butter is a different thing than solid butter.
3.
So 4 tablespoons of melted butter.
Ecco il mio cuore, I'm giving you all my love.
All right, so that's 5 egg whites whipped very stiffly. I'm really enjoying this. This is really fun. And then what do you do with these crumbs?
A little bit of salt.
Yep, got that. That I have. So that's the crust, yeah?
Okay.
It's mesmerizing, isn't it? So you mix in the butter to the crumbs. It's not gonna be super sticky. It's gonna be more crumbly. And then you put it into, I think this is like a 9-inch springform pan. Just on the bottom?
Okay.
Just on the bottom. Press the cookie crumb crust into the bottom of the pan evenly. Refrigerate until ready to use. We're cruising along, people, cruising along.
5 yolks.
Wait, you whip the whites and then you don't wash out?
No.
And why don't
1
you
cup
wash
of
it out?
sugar.
Wait. We didn't measure anything. No.
It's 1 cup.
We're gonna wash out the bowl. So you'll wash out the bowl and then you'll put this in. We'll keep doing it until we get it right. But it's really important we measure this. The next one's now.
1 cup of sugar, please.
Oh, now he's telling me what to do. Ooh, a little bitchy now. I would love to measure a cup of sugar because I really love doing this. So in this recipe, you're using regular granulated sugar, right? So in my recipe, when I did the conversion, it was 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar.
I don't know why.
You don't know why. Okay, so it's 1 cup of sugar. First, you whip the yolks. Okay. First, yolks, then cheeses. I thought it all went in together. So mine says 1.5 cups mascarpone cheese, 1.5 cups of cream cheese. No.
The 2 cups mascarpone cheese, 1 cup Philadelphia cheese.
1 cup of cream cheese. Okay. And then you've got vanilla extract and lemon juice. Is that true or no? None of that.
Vanilla, sì, lemon juice, no.
Lemon juice, no.
1/4 Greek yogurt.
Oh wait, I don't have that on here. 1/4 cup Greek yogurt.
Yes.
Okay. I have 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Is that correct?
Sì, va bene, va bene.
So that's correct. Yay. So now we mix all those ingredients together that I have. See, I have to put in what speed you have to do it to as well. How fast it goes.
Low for a couple of minutes, then high.
So for 2 minutes?
Sì, about.
About. Well, I'm not.
Until mixed.
Okay. And you mix it for how long? Total?
2 minutes, 1 minute.
Well, you said that you mix it on low speed for 2 minutes.
Sì,
And
then
how many minutes on high speed?
2 speed, 2 minutes.
2 minutes and 2 minutes, a total of 4 minutes. I'm excited. We test all the recipes in the book, so every recipe gets tested. There are 88 recipes in the book, so we break it off into months. Leo came to test some things with me as well, some recipes. We struggled. He doesn't follow recipes really because he knows how to make the stuff, so it's a struggle. What is happening here? What is happening? What is happening?
We are buttering the...
Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Butter before filling. It's been a long haul getting all these recipes in this book because, I mean, you can just see from this video. So there's not a lot of, they measure sometimes on a scale. He's done this a million times, so he doesn't have to measure anymore. He just knows the recipe. But in order for our 7th graders in junior high school to be able to make this recipe, we actually have to measure. Okay, so then we combine the two that I have in the recipe. That much I understood, that was it. And you have to combine it so that you're not, really breaking up the whites, but you're combining it nicely. It's very much like a souffle. Honestly, the consistency of this cheesecake is not really as cheesecakey as what you're thinking of as cheesecake, where it's very dense and very cheesy. This is more like a cheesy sweet souffle on a crumb crust. That's what makes it so delicious.
Vero.
That's sort of what mine looked like. It looked very similar when I put it in there. I was very proud of myself. And then all hell broke loose. So what's the oven? What's the oven temperature? That's really important.
You start from 400 degrees, then you turn down to 300.
So you go down 100 degrees?
300.
That doesn't, is it a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes? You put it in the oven. Now it's at 400, it's high. All right, start a timer, somebody. How many minutes till you turn it down?
Subito.
When you put it in, do you turn it down?
Subito.
Immediately turn it down. So stop your timers. So challenging. So this is gonna be in for 45 minutes.
Allora, you start, 400, 45. 160 Fahrenheit in Celsius. No, sbaglio.
You see my challenge.
160 Celsius and Fahrenheit.
Is how much in Fahrenheit?
320.
Right, 325, which is what I had. So now I'm changing it back to 325. And then, are you sure it's 400?
Sì.
cc. You know, if you think I'm being combative, I just want to tell everybody that I've literally been trying to get this recipe for 5 years. And every time I get a recipe, I don't need to explain it, you saw. So I get that. And then it's very difficult for me to test it because as I'm making it, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Most cheesecake recipes go for at least an hour, and this is 45 minutes. So I did 45 minutes. I'll send you the picture. You can put it in. I'll show you what happened. Washing. Why don't you just throw everything in the dishwasher? Leo, stop washing. If you like this recipe, there's so many more in my new dessert cookbook. Go ahead and you can buy it below, or you can use the QR code. So we'll be back in 40 minutes and we'll see how this cheesecake turns out. So Leo, how long has the cheesecake been in?
45.
45 minutes. Is it finished now?
No.
It is not finished now. How many more minutes does it need?
Probably 10, 15.
So we're talking about 55 minutes now?
Now we're trying 55.
All right, well, I'm going to underline this because I have an hour and 20 minutes. So you think it's going to be 1 hour?
Maybe. Depends about the oven.
Oh, it's the oven now. Okay. Okay. We're still waiting, people. So I did it at 40 minutes when I did the recipe, and that's what it looked like. So it went to the lower.
Guarda, Annette.
No, it went to.
Come here. Don't have to move like that. No waves.
No waves.
To be
No waves.
solid.
No
okay?
waves. It has to be solid. Okay.
Exact.
Okay.
It depends about the oven. It depends about the eggs. It depends about the mascarpone cheese. Many things.
Why did you lower it? Why did you move it down?
I don't want to.
You don't want it to burn.
Esatto.
But you could also just cover it with a little bit of aluminum foil, no?
Never did that.
Aluminum foil. So you suggest people do that? Wet parchment paper? It's better than aluminum foil? That's a new trick for the... You know, right below, if you understand why I couldn't make this cheesecake, because there were a lot of important tips that were left out.
I don't use aluminum foil.
And why
Never.
don't you? Never. And
Never.
why is that? Do you have like a?
I don't use it.
You just
I don't like it.
you don't like it because.
I don't use it.
Okay, so there's no reason. So you could use aluminum foil if you wanted to.
This is better, I think.
This is better.
Sì.
Okay, I still stick to my theory that you can use aluminum foil. I'll put in both and you decide.
Esatto.
Yay. Yay. Is it ready? Is it ready?
Sì, sì.
Okay, so it should have a little jiggle to it when you jiggle
Sì.
it. But the whole thing should jiggle, not just the inside of it. Okay, and then we just leave it for how long?
2 hours.
2 hours, and don't touch it for 2 hours. Okay, don't refrigerate it. 1 hour and 15 minutes bake time. This says an hour to cool, so this will be 2 hours to cool. So Leo, what I will do is I will go back to my computer now, and I will rewrite the entire recipe so that it works. So that is good. Okay, from my book, The Sweet Life at La Fortezza, Italian Desserts. So this is what your cheesecake should look like. Don't be afraid if it's a little cracked. That's really normal. It doesn't mean like, doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Well, you had it open. I didn't know if you did that. You have to go around with a sharp knife. It's in the instructions. Very important to remove it. What?
You better check.
I'm going to check, but it is. So here's our cheesecake. Looks terrific. I'm excited. So a word about these cherries. These are Amarenas, and you can buy them on Amazon. They'll be in the sources in the back of my book, The Sweet Life at La Fortezza. They are delicious, and that's why this is a cherry cheesecake. Oh, that looks really good, sweetie. Wow, those are 2 very large slices, don't you think? And then you just garnish it with a cherry or 2, depending on how much Leo likes you. Today I'm a little bit on Leo's poo-poo list, but that's okay, because we always make up. Don't write below how mean I am to Leo, because Leo's just as mean to me. Why do they do that? Like, you're so mean to me, no one ever says, Leo, don't be so mean to Annette. Why do they, why? What is
You
that
deserve
about?
it.
Thank you. All right, let's taste this puppy. It's very light, moussey cheesecake. It has a very light consistency. Buono. Wow.
È il mio.
Because it's mine. It's very good.
Finally, you have it. It's yours. That's a great moment.
Great moment. 6 years now of no, and finally it's a yes. And it was worth it. It's really good. All right, so if you like this recipe, there are many more coming your way from my new dessert cookbook, Italian Desserts, The Sweet Life at La Fortezza with Leo. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Ciao.
Ciao. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. These are all my notes.